Hello, I'm the founder of WIZZ&CO, a brand and retail strategy agency, helping emerging brands go to established and also helping established brands and retailers find their footing, reposition and align their strategies to what's happening in the current retail market. So today I'm going to talk about what is actually happening out there in the world of retail. I'm hearing lots of questions at the moment, and here's a couple of them. I'm not sure what the impact of COVID-19 is going to be. I'm just going to wait and see what happens. This was fine to say 6 months ago, but we're 6 months, 7 months deep now. So it's not the time to stand still. And I'm going to help you understand why. Some other people are asking me, well, retailers aren't buying. They're not really doing anything right now. Again, this isn't true. I'm also hearing, are all the buying staff furloughed? I'm not getting a response. Again, I'm going to answer this question for you. So, what's happening in the retail market? There, of course, has been some declines and some impacts of COVID-19. This is a reality, but this wasn't new news. This is trends that were already happening. There were already retailers in decline. These trends have just been fast-tracked. In the same way, there's been this huge change and shift. There is lots of retailers that they're accelerating in growth. Some of the growth is in double digits, particularly in the beauty category. It's absolutely huge in some key categories. So there really are some successful retailers out there. And a lot of these successful retailers are really expanding into categories as well, that they've seen a big shift happening due to consumer behaviour. So fashion is definitely taking a hit, but there's lots of categories that are being expanded. So beauty, lifestyle, wellness, athleisure, as everyone's working out more and thinking more health consciously. And also sustainability is really top of mind for a lot of brands and retailers and also consumers. So everyone is having to pivot. I'm pivoting, you're pivoting, we're all at it. It's absolutely got to be done in times like this. So are retailers and so are buyers. Some buyers were furloughed, but not all of them, and certainly not the ones that were having this double-digit increase. It was just too much for them to do. And we've seen a lot of different industry news happening. One of the biggest online pure plays had a huge recruitment drive during lockdown, and they were announcing this to the press and industry as well. There's been a huge omni-channel group that's really making waves, and they're really thinking about product category expansions compared to what they were previously doing. And again, another omni-channel player that has also been looking at expanding what they're doing, offering new products, new categories and new ways of shopping. All of these successful retailers have a really loyal existing consumer base. So they're just shifting what their portfolio is to be able to offer their customers what they truly want. So as a result, these buyers and retailers are working harder than ever to be able to align to these shifts. So again, I'm going to ask you a question. Who do you want to launch with? Is it the retailers that were in the downturn and that's just accelerated? Or is it these retailers that are thinking differently, they're pivoting, they're trying new things, and they've got a really loyal customer database? Who do you want to launch with? There was a great statistic that I read this week. I have known that customers have been changing brands very quickly during lockdown. Lots of people upgrading or downgrading price point and trying new things. And there was an amazing report and statistic that I saw from McKinsey, and it was much higher than I anticipated. They said that 75% of consumers during the last 6 months have changed brand, store or website they've shopped on. That is quite remarkable percentage. And what's even more exciting is that those consumers said that 60% of them moving forward would continue to change brands and where they shopped. So it's all to play for. There's so much change happening, more than ever before. So what can you action right now? I suggest to brands to review their distribution strategy. What you put in place as your business plan 6 months ago may have changed. Again, these trends of performance are just being fast-tracked. So what are your plans for 2021? And then what are your plans for the next 3 to 5 years after that? It's crucial to keep reviewing this. Second of all, keep up to date with industry news. Subscribe to the trade press. Make sure you're really active on LinkedIn because there's a huge amount of information shared on there as well. And please connect with me or follow WIZZ&CO on there because we obviously share quite a lot as well. And lastly, it's time to ride the wave. It's absolutely not the time to stand still.